motherboard is the main circuit board of a computer. It connects all the parts like the CPU, memory, storage, and power supply so they can work together. You can think of it as the central hub where everything plugs in.
These are connectors for storage devices like hard drives or HDD or solid-state drives or SSD. They use SATA cables to transfer data between the drive and the motherboard. This is the main power connector for the motherboard. It provides electricity from the power supply to the board so that all components can work. These are slots for RAM or memory sticks. The computer uses RAM as temporary storage while running programs. A1 and B1 are just labels to help install RAM in correct order. The CPU fan and heatsink keep the processor cool. The heatsink absorbs the heat from the CPU while the fan blows air to remove it. The CPU is the brain of the computer. It processes instructions and handles calculations needed for software in the operating system. 7. This is the slot on the motherboard where the CPU is installed. It holds the processor firmly and connects it to the rest of the system.
This connector provides dedicated power to the CPU, ensuring it has enough stable electricity to work properly. This jumper setting controls whether the USB and PS2 ports can still supply power when the computer is in sleep or standby mode. It allows features like charging devices or using wake-on keyboard and mouse.
This long slot is mainly for a graphics card or GPU. It can also hold other expansion cards that need high speed, like video capture cards. This small round battery powers the BIOS memory that stores system settings, like date and time, even when the computer is off. A smaller expansion slot used for devices like sound cards, Wi-Fi cards, or TV tuner cards.
This is an older type of expansion slot used for add-on cards. It's less common today because PCI Express is faster. This is an older connector used for old hard drives and CD/DVD drives. It has a wide ribbon cable, unlike SATA, which is smaller.
This is an internal USB header on the motherboard where you can connect extra USB ports, for example, from the front panel of the case. Similar to the USB 56, it's just another header for additional USB ports inside the case. 16. This is where the case's power button, reset button, power LED, and HDD LED connect. It allows you to control the computer from the outside. This is usually an older connector, IDE or audio, used for CD or DVD drives to send audio directly to the motherboard. This is the connector for your computer case's front headphone and microphone jacks. A round port for connecting old-style mice. Modern computers use USB instead, but this still exists on some motherboards. Similar to the mouse or PS2 port, but specifically for old keyboards, usually color-coded purple. 21. This port was used to connect older devices like dial-up modems or very old printers. These are rarely used today.
This port connects the computer to a monitor or projector and carries the video signal. It is an older display connection compared to HDMI or DisplayPort.
These ports connect devices like flash drives, keyboards, mice, and printers. They are the most common connection type today. This is used to connect your computer to a network to the internet using a LAN cable. This is for plugging in external audio devices like a music player so the sound can go into the computer. This is usually where you connect speakers or headphones to get sound output from the computer. 26. This port is where you plug in a microphone for voice input or recording.
The PSU provides power to the computer by converting electricity from the outlet into usable power for the motherboard, CPU, drives, and other parts. It is the main source of energy that keeps the system running. This small connector was used to power floppy disk drives. Its is mostly obsolete now since floppy drives are no longer used. This provides extra power to a graphics card. Some powerful GPUs need more electricity than the motherboard can give, so this cable helps. This is used to give power to SATA devices like HDDs, SSDs, and DVD drives. It's flat and wide compared to other connectors. This older connector was used for older hard drives, optical drives, and sometimes case spans. It has a 4 round pins. This connects directly near the CPU socket to provide extra power for the processor. Some boards may only need 4 pins, but modern ones often use all 8. This is the largest connector from the PSU and plugs into the motherboard's 24-pin E80X PWR port. It supplies overall power to the board.